Hello guys, we're here in the shade, feeling good, looking for our ball. Wolf! Around. Wolf! Come on, Wolf! Let's go see Buddy. Oh, what a good boy! Oh, Buddy! 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 Oh! Ow! What did you see? What did you see? What did you see? Oh! Ow! Okay. Now, let's go inside. Alright, guys. I have the photo of the stern over there, and we have the stern over here. Sorry for that. Let me readjust. Okay. It's going to be hard to do that on camera because I have to have it in this angle and not straight at me. So bear with me. It's hard. We have a lot of stuff to throw on. Now, first of all, I believe it's best to start with the frames of the windows. Before doing that, let me just say a couple of things. I have painted the inside of the frames black. Here I have some dust, so I will need to clean this up sometime with some cotton, probably, and with a little bit of water or alcohol. Also, I have varnished the entire copper hull with acrylic gloss varnish. I have tried, don't remember if I have told you already that. I have lots of spare copper plates. I have sprayed one with matte varnish, one with satin, and one with gloss. The matte was terrible, the satin was good, but the gloss was exactly the same as the real thing, and with a slight color differentiation, but it was so minor that you have to have it under a lamp and you have to have the two plates side by side to be able to compare. So it looks beautiful. I have varnished it just to protect it. If you don't, probably in a couple of years it will turn on green. Now, we are here. I believe it's best to begin with the frames of the windows. And give me a moment. So, this is a very thin, it's 1 by 1 or 1.5 by 1, something like that. I will use that to frame the windows, like that. Up and down on each window row, that is. I will do that exactly like that. I will have to do it outside of the camera because, like I said, I have to turn the ship on me and not make any mistakes. So, for starters, I will use 6 pieces of these, one like that, one like that, one like that, one like that, one over here, and one like that. I will have to bend it. It's easy, no need to use any soldering iron. It's very easy to bend, it's very thin. I have painted yellow, as you can see. So let me do that and I'll get back to you to continue. So this is the frame with the tiny piece. Now let's see what we have here and how we shall proceed. You need to do the vertical, the pillars. Let's see now. Is this sufficient enough? Seems to be the correct size. So let me see. I have to cover this part here and all the other pillars. Okay, I will leave that at the end. Okay, let me do them all and I'll get back to you. One thing that I have to tell you, because it's a common mistake, I did it, correct it. Make sure that the line that you're making here is straight. You see? So none of the pieces are a little bit to the left or to the right. The line for each pillar must be straight. Make sure of that. I made the piece wrong here, corrected it, made it again. Now let me do them all like I said, because this will take a lot of time and I'll get back to you. Alright, looks great already. Cleaned up these pieces here. After I place the rest, we'll do some corrections with the black, not right now. Now I have to place two lines. One line it will be like that. It will follow the curve, this curve, and end up right here. Start right here. This is going to be a little bit tricky. As you can see, I can bend it. Of course, I have to repaint the surface that I'm going to use on the soldering iron, this surface here. So let me just bend it. It will be like that. It will follow exactly this curve. This is 1.8 by what? It's 1.8 by 2. Okay, let me do that and I'll get back to you. Let's glue. Sorry, my hand is in the way, but can do it differently. Let's make sure that this stays here. Now I will leave it a moment to dry. I have to do some corrections, but everything will be done after I finish. Now we have another piece. This is 1.5 by 1.5. We have to do exactly the same. Like that. Exactly the same. Oh, let me do that. Made a small mistake, corrected it. This piece was not 1.5 by 1.5, it was 1.8 by 2. The 1.5 is unglued and it must be glued over here. I don't believe I'm going to need the soldering iron anymore. So let's see now. It starts here. So I need to do some sanding. Of course, you understand, I must correct the painting. So this is going beautifully. Now we're going to place these pieces. One goes here. Of course I have to line them up. And one goes there. Here I have a small gap, but that's okay. I can put it in the center. Let me do them. Now, because I don't like the gaps, I have this 2x1 and I'm going to use it to cover them. Just like that. Above, below, and also I will put one here, of course, to make it even. Let me do that and I'll get back to you. Alright, before we place these pieces here at the side where we need to cut off some of the wood and make it even, we still have to place pieces like that over here. This is too thick, I believe, so I'm going to use that, but I'm going to paint it, of course, black. I have plenty of those, and I also have to cover the entire part here with this. Let's do that at the moment. have to place these pieces as well, and this goes, as I can see, over here at the edge. I have the feeling that something is missing over here. I will find out. Now, let me check what else we need. I did place a piece 1.5 to 1.5 over here. I didn't like it, it was ugly. Of course, like I said, I need to do a lot of work. Here we have some sanding, also some painting, micro adjustment, micro painting, sorry, corrections. Now let's put this on. This goes like that. I recommend first to place it, then to put glue, because this one is very fragile. Now let me see. This one goes the other side, so this is for this side. Let's see if it fits. It fits all right. And it fits perfectly. Like I said, pour some glue after you put it on. These pieces are very fragile. Oh boy, now we have a difficult task. Over here it's going to be some emblems that we're not going to do them today, but definitely I need them so I can calculate where and how. Let me find the piece, separate it so we can take some measurements. I forgot, guys. We have to put on these pieces here. I have penned them. Now, with the same way as I did with the yellow ones, I will throw on the black ones. So let me do that because this will take some time and I'll get back to you to do the upper part. So guys, it's turning out pretty much pretty beautiful. I have the piece and I have to mark the lower part of it. This piece needs a lot of painting though, but not at the moment. Okay, now we start somewhere around here. And we throw on a piece that will begin from here, make a curve and end up around about there. Let me bend this because I believe this is on the appropriate size. Let me do that. Got it. Now let me glue it. Somehow like that. Okay. Now over here, I need to flip it. Let me readjust the camera. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. Here we cut it vertically. Oh, almost took the wire out. Let me do the other one. Now this is going to be a little bit hard. We start around here in the middle. We take a curve, hit almost this part here and ends up right here. Give me a moment because this is going to be tricky. I have to bend it. Okay, got it. It goes like that. And over here we're going to cut it and make it one. Also I have to paint it before gluing it because I have destroyed the paint by bending it. Let me do that, let me do the other side, make some corrections and I'll get back to you to show you the finished result and also turn on the lights. Here we are. Very hard to make these pieces. The paint is wet. Oh boy, look at that. Now give me a moment and we'll turn on the lights. Just Take a look at that. And we haven't finished yet. We still have to place the emblems here, some more pieces here, the victory name with plaque over here, of course the rudder. This needs work, but the officers' quarters as officers' quarters are done. Oh boy. Marvelous. Amazing. Great. Unbelievable beautiful. If you haven't got the model yet, go ahead, get it. Because it's only going to be prettier than that. So guys, lots of work with success, shall I say. Very beautiful indeed. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget the Super Next ability. Also, take the time and take a look at the links below in the description of each video, so you don't have to search for a specific video. They are from Model Central and they are my recommendation. So take your time, take a look. If you want, get something. So thank you very much for watching. See you with the next step.